But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you know him.
Nah,
Everybody knows him. But that's the shit he used to do.
Today's topic is about what made people popular in the early 2000s. So we talk about school or just in general, though?
I feel like we were at school, so that's kind of the only
Just we
route
can get
we
a bit,
have for the early 2000s.
The
So
easiest-
just for people, when we were in school, we went with the years. So 2001, we were in year 1.
Yeah.
2002, we were in year 2. So it's easy to kind of gauge where we were at.
We graduated year 11 in 2011.
In 2011.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. We had
Tough.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're like the only generation to get that,
To do that, yeah.
Lovely. Well, easily, when we were in secondary school, you had to be a bad man.
Yeah. Yeah, but
If you were a road man...
You had to be a bad man.
Yeah.
With a Just Do It bag and a JD bag.
Fucking facts. So I didn't even mean to cuss on that one, but facts.
Had to be.
Oh my God.
Could be a roadman without them.
Oh my God.
Otherwise you weren't a roadman.
Yeah.
Or Batman. Whatever you're going to call it.
If you didn't have to have both all the time?
You had to have
at least one of them.
Yeah. Had to have something.
And in that JD bag, you didn't have books.
No. Probably a pair of trainers.
Probably. Or it
Or
could have just been or empty.
Or nothing. A pen.
Yeah.
I never forget someone coming to school with like a book and a pen in their JD bag. Who was it?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just one book and one pen. That was their
I hated
bag.
that JD bag after a while because
Yeah.
it ruined everything for me.
Yeah.
Like my books were mash up.
Yeah, it was not stable at all.
No.
And when it popped, you just end up carrying it with a string. But also, it was because they started off as the JD bags being yellow, and then all these colours came in. Do you remember when there was like the camo ones?
The camo one.
And
That was tough.
Like, those things made you cool.
Yeah.
Because it meant that you had bought something from JD.
Yeah, what'd you get? What trainers did you get?
Yeah. Because why'd you have a new bag? Why'd you have a new JD bag? But some people would actually just go JD and get the bag.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. And some of them were nice enough to just give you the bag.
Yeah. Or like you'd buy something small, like you'd buy some socks.
Yeah.
And get a JD bag.
But then you start stunning. Yeah, I got those new Nikes. I got some Air Force Ones.
Yeah. I'd say that was like a cool thing that I remember.
Because it was one of them small bags. I had an Adidas one at first.
Yeah.
Light blue. And then I went and got a Just Do It bag.
Yeah.
Had a camo one.
Yeah.
Had a black one.
Oh my God.
They were terrible bags though.
Terrible bags.
Like for my little small stature, it was cool. But to fit stuff,
on my long stature, I had a Just Do It bag, and it just looked like a little thing
a turtle shell
on the back of my neck. Like,
she had a little turtle shell just growing up.
Yeah, and you know when you pull the straps all the way, it wasn't cool to have your bag dangling.
Yep.
It wasn't cool to have your bag too long.
No,
so
not
that was another thing. The tighter your bag, the cooler you were.
That's a fact. And now you could barely
move. People running for the bus like.
Damn.
Yeah, that was actually a statement. The tighter your bag, the cooler you were.
That's a fact.
Yeah, weird.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember too many like fashion things being stupidly popular for that long.
No, they went in and out quite quickly.
Yeah.
Because even like for the girls, we would wear like the little Primark plimsolls with the different colour laces.
Was that even allowed? The laces?
That was our trainers.
But they allowed you to wear it all day?
No.
Oh, okay,
We would have it for PE. Because what PE were we doing really anyway? Not me, but
uncomfortable shoes though.
Yeah. Or like if we were going out on the weekend,
yeah,
we would wear the Primark plimsolls in black or white.
Yeah.
And change the laces to a bright colour. And then put the laces, the same colour lace in your hair.
In your hair?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
What kind of nonsense is that?
You know, remember when people used to have their hair like the little quiff at the thing and then they tie a shoelace in their hair? If I showed you a picture, you'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, I can't. It's not coming to mind.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
What?
Yeah. I never really had my hair like that to do it.
Yeah,
But like, as a year.
There was a lot of people that did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, the whole it girl groups in our year.
Were there popular girls in our year group? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I know
I'd say there were
in a sense, but not
popular as if everyone thought they were popular.
Right.
But within our year group, no one cared. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like in our year, we had more floaters that like people were just friends with different groups.
Yes,
rather
yes.
than
I
like
agree.
statistically staying with their group.
Yeah. Oh, I have to get to that group.
Yeah. Like people
Is that
that were
even a thing,
floaters.
though?
Huh?
Is that even a thing? Because I
Yeah,
know
I
that's a
think
thing
so.
in shows.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
But like there are people that thought that way. Like for example, like we were floaters,
Yes.
but the people we would float to were always with them people.
Yeah.
So they weren't the floaters. So in their head, they saw it as groups.
Interesting.
Because I know there was people that I spoke to that, for example, like were really girly.
Yeah.
And then there was me. But I could talk to them as friends. They were always together and I would just join and then leave. But they would always still be there.
Mad.
So like I guess they would see it as they had a group.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's cool. Having a group is cool as long as you're not being mean to other people.
Yeah, and then they were, but it's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I think another thing that I found that made you cool was like weirdly like your noise volume at school.
What does that mean?
It sounds weird, but like the cooler people were louder. Especially in our school. Our school was a sports academy.
Yes.
Let's just get that out there. Because, let's do that.
Academy, yes.
Technically. But like, I feel like in the eyes of other people, like the cool ones were the loud, naughty kids.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah.
In our school.
Yeah.
Because every year group, I bet you could think of somebody who was loud, and they probably got seen as the cool person of the year because they were the loudest.
Yeah, everybody thought it was funny, wanted to be around them and all of that.
Everyone
that's a
wanted
good point.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with their, like, what they looked like or anything. It was just how loud they were. And they got all the attention, which made them popular.
Like now, coming into adult world, if you're a loud man especially, you're seen as you're doing too much, bro.
And if you're a loud woman, shut up.
Like,
whoa.
Yeah, so it's crazy. They really do say you gotta live your best times in secondary school for a reason.
You gotta get it out. Yeah, you gotta learn who you are then so you can hold it down for the rest of your life.
No, facts.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is like, obviously it's not a thing that makes you popular, but at our school, like, when I think back, that was probably what I remember about the cool people of each year group, but they were just the loudest.
That's a good point.
Because I would say in our year, in terms of being cool, our class was pretty cool. Not all of our class, but as a collective, we weren't bad, but we were pretty loud.
You know what's ironic though? You'd think that, I mean, growing up when you're watching all these shows, the athletes are always the most popular, right? In our school, that wasn't the case.
No.
Even though we had some really good athletes.
They weren't the popular ones.
No, and that's not to say they weren't. People didn't like them.
Which they should have been in the sports academy.
Facts. But like, Livy, for example, shout out to you. It's been a minute since I spoke to him. But this guy was arguably the best football player in the entire school.
And the
entire school, because this guy played at high levels outside. But he wasn't.
I wouldn't say he was. I feel like he was popular in our year.
I wouldn't even say he was popular at that in our year. He was liked, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he was liked.
We're not saying he was a nerd or whatever.
No, he wasn't.
Please. But we're not, it's not like people were going to gravitate always to him.
No, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you look at those TV shows or whatever.
Yeah, it's always like.
Oh, let's say at the table that he's a,
we weren't doing that.
Yeah, and this guy was arguably the best football player in the entire school.
Yeah, like people would be like, oh, we're going to watch the match, but like, that's all right. I don't want to be his friend.
Yeah, which is crazy. We're not trying to disrespect you.
No, but that's what it was like for like every sport. Because we had runners, we had basketball players, we had somebody in our year that could do like most things.
Yeah.
But like they weren't the gravitated person to go to just for enjoyment.
Yeah, shits and gigs.
Yeah. You were going to the dumb people for that.
Facts. The ones that will get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah. We had, like, I would say, the naughty people were the popular ones because we gravitated towards the dumbness.
Yeah.
That's sad to say, isn't it?
That is.
Because, like, I will never forget somebody in our year. I wonder if you could guess who it is. Actually, I don't know if you were in my class. Either way. He used to come to our maths class, and we used to have vending machines that had Yazoo's milkshakes. And he used to come to our class always with a Yazoo and sit under the table and start singing with his Yazoo.
What year was this? Year 7?
No. Yeah, maybe. No, maybe
Nah.
year 8.
No, we were still in the same class. It was like year 10.
When did we...
Year 10.
No, because maybe we were in the same class then. Because it was definitely not year 10. It was like 8 or 9. So maybe you were there. But he used to come in our class, always with a chocolate Yazoo, sit under the table and sing because he knew it would annoy the teacher. And people used to love this kid.
Was he now a class or was he an outsider?
This is the thing, right? He was one of them that I think ended up in our class for a little bit. And I can't really remember why or how. Then he wasn't in our class. But he also could have got sent to our classroom because he was naughty. Do you know what I mean? He was friends with you lot.
What?
He was friends with everybody.
Tahir?
Yep.
But
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you know him.
Nah,
Everybody knows him. But that's the shit he used to do.
He didn't start in our class? No, he
He
didn't.
didn't.
No, he actually didn't. Wow.
I feel like he came to our class at some point.
Yeah, I think you're right still.
I don't know if it's because he was bad or they couldn't keep him in the class full of boys or whatever. I don't know. But
Yo.
he was popular.
Wow, yeah, that's a shout still.
And that's the stuff he used to do. We thought it was funny. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
to be popular in school was such a strange, like, it wasn't something you could, like, you couldn't put on a pair of kickers and be popular.
Yeah.
Everyone had them.
Facts.
Everyone had, even now, they still got them. Like, that, like, you would think those are the things that make you popular.
Yeah.
But he used to sit and sing with his Yazoo under the table. Everyone wanted to be with him. Because it was funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I actually remember that.
It was
Actually-
crazy.
I actually
And do you
remember
know the teacher?
Sugaraj.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace to you, man.
Like, what? Like...
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a very... I don't know if it's just us. But I hope other people can explain if their secondary school experience was like that. But ours was totally opposite of the stereotypical person with the best clothes.
But we never really had that.
Nah.
We like, because like now I think like the norm would be, oh yeah, the popular one is the one who had the most money, the one who had the nice clothes, the one like, you know, you have that,
no one cared.
that it group of girls or like the it group of boys, like the jocks and whatever. We never had any of that. It was random people that were popular.
I'm glad it wasn't so superficial.
Yeah. Because like even, what's his name? Abu was popular.
In a weird
Man,
way,
sell
yes.
Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's popular.
Yeah, no, it's true. He could talk to everyone.
He could chat to everyone.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because of anything specific. Like...
Yeah, it wasn't because he had the best chains, the best shoes, the best whatever.
Man had a JD bag full of Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he had a locker full of Coke and Kit Kat. That's it. And the thing is, the things we valued back then that show what popularity was.
Yeah.
Because I don't think somebody could have a bag of Kit Kats now and be popular.
Do you reckon now it's more... Now social media is really a thing.
That's
it
probably the biggest highlight.
The
How
one
many
with the most followers
got?
on TikTok or Instagram or whatever is that's popular to
because like obviously we're not in school and we don't know.
Yeah.
But I could imagine that, for example, if we were in school now with the same people we went to school with, it could have been anyone in our year from the people that we know are not popular. If that person suddenly turned around and had like 4 million followers, they would be popular
instantly.
Even though there's nothing about them that's popular.
Yeah. But they instantly, everybody would have wanted to be around them. Yeah, for
because
sure.
why would you not in the day of social media?
Yeah.
So I feel like that is how it probably is now, because that's what is seen as like enjoyable for people.
Yeah. Damn.
Whereas back then we were fully riding on humour.
Facts.
Fully riding on what was funny. If you were funny, you were in. If you weren't funny, I ain't got time.
Facts.
We were fully riding on humour.
Yo. That's kind of sad now that, you know, they have these external factors that fully dictate it now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is all assumptions.
We don't go to school.
You know, I hope someone can.
I hope someone tells us we're wrong.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to know that it's not about followers.
Facts. I really do hope that we are wrong about this. but I can
can't
imagine
see.
it really it being a thing.
Yeah, I can imagine it being like, especially if like we took the people that we had
Yeah.
to now, and who the difference in who would be popular then and
Would
now
change, yeah.
would be very different.
I wonder if I would be a social media guy.
Hilarious. But you know what? The thing is, yeah.
I wonder.
No, I don't think you would. I think it's funny because like I think our year was just so different in comparison to a lot of our other year groups as well, that we had so many like extroverts in our year.
Yeah.
Usually there's like a few. We had a few introverts. Like we were the opposite.
Yeah.
We had a
Yeah.
we had a few introverts. So like in our year, it's hard to say like, you know, like most people be like, oh yeah, that person was the popular person.
Yeah.
We had so many.
Yeah, I can't pinpoint
Based
anyone
on
specific.
humour though.
Yeah.
Our class was funny as a whole.
Agreed?
Our class was
Agreed.
funny. Most people in our year were funny. Whether it was
Agreed.
because of bad behaviour, like complete stupidity or creativeness.
And that's why I feel like I had such a great time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like whenever, no matter what class I was in for whatever subject,
I was laughing at someone.
I was having a good time.
Yeah, somebody was funny.
I don't think I ever had a bad time. Well, I definitely had a bad time.
I definitely had boring
boy.
times.
Shit, English?
Yeah, like English and RE were my most boring.
Oh, I forgot that was a subject.
Yeah,
I
the
hated
most
that subject.
boring places to be.
Bruh. No
But,
disrespect to religious.
No, it was
just the
just
subject
the lesson.
itself was not.
The
fun.
lesson in school was just so boring.
Yeah.
And like all the other lessons, especially when we started mixing classes,
Yeah.
like the entertainment just rose.
Facts. Facts.
Because like people would cheat to get into classes, and then like people would end up in our class, and we're like,
How are you
yeah,
here?
you get here.
Yeah.
And like everything just became hilarious.
That's wild, boy.
But like the level of popularity didn't change. Like, and it's so weird to think that like you go to school and your popularity isn't determined by your education. We're in school.
Mad, innit?
It's got nothing to do with it.
Mad. Maybe one day they should start being the smartest one is the most popular one. How about that?
It's not gonna ever happen.
No, it should. It
It
should.
should. That is what it should be. But in theory, it's the other way around.
The dumbest one.
Yeah, the dumbest one is the most popular. The smartest one is the one no one talks to. Is that not true? Yeah, like people genuinely, I could pinpoint the people in our class that were like on it
Yeah.
with education.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how I could count their friends a man.
Oh yeah, you knew exactly who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the dumbest people that used to sit under with the yazoos under the table and start singing in maths, I couldn't tell you who was their friend because it was probably everybody.
They had an army.
They had it on every year group.
An every year group.
It wasn't just like your year.
Yeah.
And especially because our school was different in terms of we had everyone in one building.
Is that what I think for?
Nope. A lot of secondary schools have different blocks.
Damn.
Yeah, so we were quite different in terms of from year 7 to the end of sixth form is everyone's in one place. Like
That just seems normal to me, but
yeah,
I
but
hear
like
it, though.
when I used to teach at other secondary schools,
yeah.
like the year 7s to year 9 would be like in block A, and then the others would be in block B, and they'd only cross over each other. They wouldn't be in the same building all day.
Rah.
Whereas we were next door to the year 7s making up noise.
No, facts.
And we'd have to push past everybody in the corridor same way, whether I was 11 or 16.
Hey, I got pushed bad times
Yeah,
by the year
like,
11s, boy.
And obviously that created character in our school. Because you get there on the first day,
Yeah.
you get barged down the corridor,
Like,
and
I
by
can't
year
have this
11, you're
again.
barging everybody else.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
So, like, that also added to the reason why popularity became different in our school, I think. We're all in one place.
Yeah.
Like, I could even, like, think and be like, oh, that year 7 was popular. But other people couldn't do that because they never saw the year 7s.
Yeah, that's mad.
But we would be able to be like, oh, I remember that year 7, that specific year 7, because he was loud and popular.
Mad. That's crazy to me. I never really deeped that. All these other schools.
Other schools didn't do that.
Nah, that's kind of sad, you know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that made the I enjoyed the fact that I could talk to the older year groups.
Yeah, exactly.
It helped me a lot.
Like from afar, like, because obviously the other schools are like, they split in half. So you kind of do have the people above and below you, but not like full other end of the school.
Yeah, mad.
But like in the, like when we were in sixth form, like, or year 11, like I was with, especially with dance, working with the year 7s, which wouldn't have happened
in another school. No.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh,
so
I thought it was a good experience. Having helped a lot for me.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I still talk to a few of them.
I mean, it did, like, obviously in a negative way, it did enhance. Like, you could bully the year 7s because they were always there.
Nah, boy. Yeah.
But no, for some people, they could. Someone tried to bully me when I was in year 7. Didn't work.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying.
But, like, the option was there because we're all in one place.
That's great. I mean, you know what? It makes because that never happened to me. I've kind of didn't think about that situation.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
easier. Yeah, because it's there.
They're there. They're there and they're little.
They're not gonna do anything.
I don't know why he tried me, but
thank goodness.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Could have tried the little ones. You know?
Boy.
Yeah. Damn.
But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today.
Woo.
Reminiscing about who was popular and who wasn't.
Yeah.
We didn't have as much external factors as you guys do now.
Yeah.
Boy, phones weren't really a thing up until we were 16, pretty much.
Yeah.
So at that time, we pretty much going into adulthood. So yeah, I can imagine it's a bit different now. I would like to know. Let's find out.
Let us know.
Yeah, but make sure you follow us at frameofmind.pod on Instagram and TikTok. And Saskia.
Love us or leave us.
Mm-hmm.